Everybody listening? Robert Williams did not practice. He missed his flight today, but he is in transit.
Hello. Questions?
Just a little surprising.
We expected him to be here, but obviously he missed his flight. So we're excited for him to get here tomorrow and get started.
Was he coming from Louisiana, or where was he coming from?
Twister, I don't know.
That's my assumption, yes.
Yeah. Disappointed?
Yeah, I think everyone's disappointed. You want to get everything off to a good start in the first day, but we'll handle that internally and move forward.
What are you hoping to get accomplished in these first few days before you head out today?
I think introduce the whole group to our system, our culture, how we do things as quickly as possible. And after that, just learn as much about the players so we can put them in a position to be successful. It's as much about the players as it is about us, really.
You have some guys that were with you guys last season, so they ideally would be a little bit ahead of the game. Speak to the balance that you have to strike between building off of what those guys did last season, but at the same time giving some of these new faces an opportunity to showcase what they can do.
Summer League's a great opportunity. You know, we showed a clip before the game, before practice, 2 years ago when we played the Philadelphia 76ers in Utah. Terry Rozier and Jaylen Brown started for our Summer League team, and TJ McConnell and Ben Simmons started for theirs. And this year they were starting in the playoffs to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. So no, you're not that far away from competing for a championship, but there are also guys in that game that are no longer in the NBA. So I really just want to emphasize taking advantage of this opportunity, and you know, our coaching staff as well, taking advantage of the opportunity to work with these players and grow and learn with them.
Can I, just another question about Robert. I mean, there's been some talk about his maturity and so forth. Is that something you guys have to sort of drive home to him?
I've never met him, so I can't really speak on anything but my personal interaction. I think with every rookie that comes into the NBA, it's really a race to maturity, and some people are further ahead, like a Jason Tatum, and a lot of guys have some work catching up to. So Robert is, like I said, when he gets here tomorrow, we'll start working with him, and I'm just excited to get to meet him.
How big of an opportunity is this for you, Jack? In terms of, you know, running the program and coaching these guys and getting them to do what is expected in the program under Brad?
Yeah, it's fun. I haven't done it in a couple of years. I miss all of Adam's questions and Mark's questions, so and Shiraz. But as an assistant coach, you develop a lot of thoughts, ideas. Some of them the head coach uses, some of them they don't, and so this is an opportunity. I think I've said to all of our staff and all the other assistants, like, let's try and come up with some things that might be able to help us during the season.
Did Jason Tatum do like a workout with you guys?
Yeah, Jason practiced with us.
Oh, full practice. Yep. Practice kind of all to Vegas.
Coach Stevens will make kind of those decisions on a day-to-day basis, but we've done that in the past. I've had Terry, Marcus, and last year come back, and I think that's how you build culture, is from players learn from other players. So having Jason here, letting everyone see how he works, why he had such a successful rookie year is, I think, important.
You mentioned a little while ago about how kind of Rozier and Jaylen Brown were there, and obviously had great opportunity to come playoff time. You look at a guy like Shimmy Ojo, what kind of areas do you like to see his game growing as he enters his second year?
Yeah, I was actually just talking to him about it, and I know Coach Stevens has talked to him about it. We've seen what a really special individual defender he is. I want to encourage him to grow that role, to get even more aggressive, pressuring the ball and guarding shooters and being able to guard different types of players. And then offensively, this is a great opportunity because you get thrown into starting in the playoffs. You have a slim margin for error on and I thought he did a great job with this. And hopefully, he now in this role of having a more of a featured role with our summer league team, will be able to continue to work on his game and work on his offensive skill.
Is it repetition with Chevy shooting the three? Because he has a great stroke, he's just missing.
Yeah, like I said, when you have a small margin for error, it's really, I think, more difficult. So try and get him as many touches as possible. Just being comfortable is such a big part of making shots. So I'm really excited for his opportunity this summer.
What is it like, Jay, when there's so much NBA buzz with free agency opening and rumors going back and forth? It's an exciting time for NBA fans, but your focus obviously is trying to get these players, these rookies and second-year players ready.
I mean, I work for the Boston Celtics. Every day is an exciting day for me. Brad said it talking to the group today. Every time you think about where we started and how close we were this year and our potential to grow moving forward is exciting. So it could be a random August 5th, and I'm going to be excited for the job I have.
When at camp last year, Jason hit, did you ever anticipate what Jason became so fast? You saw him in this kind of situation last year.
I think what we all saw from Jason very early on, whether it was in his workout before the draft or his practices with us or in summer league, and his mom said it when he was drafted, he's a worker. And we've seen that. He's a consistent worker, and that pays off. He got a tremendous opportunity, and he stepped up big throughout the season. But I truly believe that all of that is a result of all that hard work he puts in. And to his credit, he's continuing to work. He's here today. So I don't think anyone could have guessed that he would have such a featured role, considering everything that we did last offseason. But I think all the preparation he did made what he did possible. Thank you, Greg.